Hello everyone, Cassandra Goode reporting to you live from my vehicle. Actually coming back from the doctor's. But today I wanted to speak to the majority of everyone that's actually watching my YouTube videos or just might be stopping by. I'd love to have you subscribe, so definitely click that subscribe button so that we can make sure that you don't miss any updates or you don't miss anything that would actually help you in the very, very near future to get more information on products or services or a business opportunity that I might be sharing with you all. But I want to talk to you all about a disease, and the disease plagues people. It has even happened to me before, but I was able to cure it a long time ago. But majority of the people that's out here that steps outside of the normalcy of the job market or the workforce experiences this disease. This disease is called fear. Now, what is fear? I mean, actually, what is it? I mean, you can look it up in Google. You can Google it to find out what fear is, but I will tell you this, it has paralyzed many, many people in the industry, and I've seen a lot of people shoot right past other people because they didn't have that disease or they cured themselves of that disease. So how do you cure yourself of fear? How do you cure yourself from that? Well, you first want to make sure that, first and foremost, that you're in a position to cure yourself from the disease of fear. Now, how do you make sure you're in a position to cure yourself? Well, you got to get away from the naysayers. You got to get away from the negative people in your life. You got to get away from the negative environment. You have to get away from all the negative energy and forces that are in your life that are keeping you in bondage. Because fear does nothing but keep you in bondage. Bondage of not being productive, bondage of not aspiring to do greater things, because we're all designed to do greater things. You really are. You all were given a talent, a God-given talent that actually was given to you, ordained to you. Okay? I mean, nobody else possessed it. You have it. You have it. And so people might ask me, Cassandra, well, I'm fearful of this, I'm fearful of that, but how do you cure yourself of the disease of fear? Well, I'm going to tell you how I cure myself of the disease of fear. Number one, I am a water barrier. That is my sign. So I take on a lot of challenges. I do a lot of things. I am a multitasker. So I'm not sure if fear would whittle my bones on a consistent basis. But I will tell you this, I will not allow it to stay on me. And how I read it is I gear my mind up on a daily basis, because you have to understand, negative things are around us. Things that we cannot control are around us on a regular basis, whether it's people we come in contact with, other things that we come in contact with, events that we come in contact with. Those things, we have no control over that, but we do have a control over how we react to it. And if you see something negative and somebody's bringing something negative to you, it used to be this thing where they would say, speak to the hand. And there's nothing wrong with saying speak to the hand. There's nothing wrong with saying, I'm not for the negativity. I want to run forward and be positive in life. Positivity in life brings me abundance. Positivity in life brings me the aptitude to be able to help others. Because when you're negative, there's no possible way that you can help other people. There's no way. There's no way. It just doesn't work. The universe, the laws of the universe and laws of attraction does not work that way. I've never heard someone say, yes, I've been able to prosper because of negative things that have happened in my life. Okay? So I need you guys to understand, the way I dispel fear from me is I remove people and negativity that surrounds our daily environments, or people that are around us. I remove those things from my life. I purge. Some people might say purge or extract. I say purge. I purge negativity from around me. I make sure that I feed my mind with positive things. I'm reading positive literature on a daily basis. And you might have your favorite speakers, or you might have your favorite motivators, whoever it is that you listen to on a daily basis. But make sure you do it on a daily basis. Make sure that you're feeding your mind positive things just as much as the negative stuff is coming to you. That's important, because just as clear as negative stuff is coming to you, trust me, you need to extract it with positive stuff. So if there's 50% of negativity coming towards you on a daily basis, trust me, you need to kick it with 75 to 100, 150% of positivity on a regular basis, okay, to extract it, to purge it, to expel it from your life. And that's important. I also listen to affirmations. I listen to affirmations when I get up in the morning. I listen to affirmations and also soothing sounds in the evening before I close out my mind because of the workday. Believe it or not, your minds are still going, and whatever, and just try it, you can test it. Whatever you're thinking about, or that's on you, or that's weighing you down at the time that you get ready to go to bed at night, you tend to usually wake up with that same thought, or that same issue, or the same problem, or the same equation first thing in the morning. And you shouldn't do that. Everybody should be clearing their mind and their thoughts so that each day could be a fresh new day to do better things, to be able to move forward. You should never be stuck in yesterday's events. You never be stuck in yesterday's issues, yesterday's defaults. You should never be stuck in that. You should always be able to move forward the next day with productivity, and being able to develop a routine that's going to be prosperous for you. Not only that, guys, every day I have a sense of gratitude. God has really, really been so awesomely profound in my life. Very, very much so. And if you, I'm not trying to preach to you or anything like that, and some people can say that the universe has been fulfilling to them in their life. If whatever they give into the universe, they receive it back. That's fine too. To me, that's the same capacity that I'm talking about when I say that I feel blessed, and I feel gratitude to my maker for allowing me to be able to create, and allowing me to be able to step into this industry and be able to prosper, and be able to share my common knowledge, be able to give like I give. So I'm so thankful for that. So just remember, there's a way to extract fear. Fear should never stay on you. It should never stay on you. Now, the reason why I say that is because we go through ups and downs. I can't tell you how many times people will call me and say, I've lost thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I've lost hundreds of dollars, or whatever the dollar amount they have lost. I can relate to those same pains. I can relate to those same issues, those same concerns, those same drawbacks. I can relate to them. But here's the difference. Will you allow those drawbacks? Will you allow those pains? Will you allow those wounds to stay open? Or will you allow them to seek refuge in some type of healing? And what I mean by healing is, will you allow yourself to rise back up and shake it off and move forward? Because you know this industry is plentiful. It's just a matter of you being able to find and tap into that particular platform, or that particular business model that will allow you to be able to experience your breakthrough. That's what it's all about. Okay? Another thing about fear, to make sure that your fear is validated. Is your fear validated? You might be asking me, Cassandra, what do you mean is my fear validated? And that's what I hear people. I spoke to someone a couple of days ago, Actually, when I was at home before, my voice was doing all kinds of things. And before I got this whole cold situation going on, they told me, well, I mail 100 and I'm not sure what happened. You happen. That's what happened. You happen. I've been mailing every day, 6 days a week, since I started this whole industry napping. I like to say industry napping because I went in and I grabbed the bull by the horns and I broke through my fears. I remember spending my first $20 and then kept going up and going up and going up until you get to a point you're spending thousands of dollars. And you'll get to that point. You will, because you'll be earning it. But I was causing my own issues. I got in the way of my own prosperity. I was hindering my own prosperity because I wasn't doing enough. You know, a lot of times people will go and join a business and say, oh, I'm in business. Well, you're not really in business unless you're earning something from that business, unless you're recouping something from that business. The only way you can actually do that is to make sure that you're giving your all to that business. Now, anybody knows I run multiple streams of income. So just imagine what I'm actually doing in order to get those businesses running. I'm sending out that mail. I'm contacting my lists on a regular basis. And even I had been guilty at one time where I wasn't doing repetitiously what I needed to do when I started online because I was so busy with the direct mail part of it, but didn't realize, okay, well, if you're in the online part, you have to do the same thing. You have to duplicate. You can't not duplicate. You can't not show people this is what you need to do, and you're not doing it. And so I thought at one time, and at one time it was okay to email your list once or twice a week. But now, since there's so many people out here, so many that want to build a business, so many people are finding themselves in dire straits, and the economy is topsy-turvy, we're all sharing business opportunities. And everybody wants that time freedom. Everybody wants to surpass whatever wage they're earning, because nobody is actually really earning what they're worth at their present jobs. Nobody. So break through those fears. Get rid of those fears. Make yourself accountable for your own business. Now, I'm going to share things. Whether or not you join them, that's up to you. You can't sit back and say, well, because this didn't work, nothing will work. That's not true. I, like so many others, have found business models that came in, and the next thing you know, things disappeared. You say, well, what happened to that? It might have stunned me for a minute, but because I encourage everybody to have multiple streams of income, I try to give you something that allow you to soften that blow, so that if something does happen, if doors close in one business, you do have another business opportunity to go through. Again, that's tackling through your fears, getting rid of your fears. Those that go for it experience the most success. Those that are willing to do whatever it takes to until it hurts, go through it. I'm going to tell you something right now. It's certain things that my daughter does not like to eat because I was sacrificing for postage. I was sacrificing for printing. I was sacrificing for getting letters out. I was sacrificing for my mailing. I was doing a lot of sacrificing. You know, I love movies, but I would go and rent. I don't know if you guys knew this, but you can rent movies, and those were VHS tapes back then. You can rent movies from the library. Instead of taking my daughter to a movie, which was probably a couple bucks back then, I needed those couple of bucks to get mailings, to get stamps, to get letters, to get printing done. All of that before I had my own print and mail service. Okay? I did that. I had to break through those fears and say, if I really want to accomplish this, if I really want to be able to get up and go and do what I want to do at will, then I have to make those small sacrifices right now. I have to break through my fears. And I see a lot of you all are so fearful because of something that did not work in your past, or something that happened, or whatever the case may be. I understand, but let me give you a good example. I know that no one that's probably watching this owns Pepsi-Cola or owns Coca-Cola company. But at one point, both of those companies were going through backslides with things. They wasn't earning the revenue that they wanted. They had to change. They kind of had to reinvent their approach to their marketing. They didn't give up. They still advertise every single day. They still send out literature. They still do commercials. Why? Because Pepsi people want the Coke people on their side, and because Coke people want the Pepsi people on their side. There's no room for fear. There's only room for making the numbers work for us. Now, shortly ago, I had shared an opportunity with you all. That's a blind opportunity. I didn't come out and say exactly what it is. I just basically told you the benefits of being a part of that company. And I'm thankful. It was 63 of you guys that emailed me like this. Emailed me. But I will say it's probably about 30-something of you all that have fear. Because immediately I have 12. Immediately I had 12 that said, Cassandra, I'm in. Boom, boom, boom. What do I need to do? And these are people that have experienced great loss, especially with another company that I was a part of just several months ago. And they have seemed to either bellied up, or they are not being forthright on the information that they're giving out sporadically. And one reason I haven't given an update on them, simply because I don't really know what's going on. I lost contact with the owner for quite some time ago, several months ago, and they have not been able to communicate. Well, they haven't been communicating with me. I don't know if they haven't been able to, but they haven't been communicating with me forthright. So what do? I keep going, I keep moving, and I make sure that I connect with owners. I make sure that I do what I need to do in order to keep going, because no matter what, bills keep coming. Responsibilities keep coming. I have godchildren that I love deeply. I have a love of my life that I love deeply. I love my daughter, for number one, is like my number one fan. And she watches me intently. She watches me closely to see what I'm doing. Because guess what? She mimics what I do. And so I'm her first teacher. I'm her first educator. And so I have to make sure that I don't have that level of fear. Because that's something that I might be able to instill in her. And that's not going to happen. So what I'm saying to you guys in a nutshell, break free of your fears. If you want some affirmations, if you want some guidance on how I do a daily mental cleanse for myself, to purge the foolishness that happens daily, because it happens to all of us. It doesn't just happen to you guys. It happens to me too. I hear all kinds of stuff on a regular basis. I promise you. I get emails of all kinds of stuff on a regular basis. I assure you. I get a lot of it. And I want to make sure that I can help you mentally, not only financially, but mentally, get where you need to be by breaking through those fears. I'm not trying to have this be a long-winded video, but I hope you understand where I'm coming from, because I'm not guaranteed near another day. But I said to myself, no matter what, my name means something, and I'm going to use it to the fullest. I am going to actually breathe life into it. It was given to me. And my name means helper of men. Now, women, I'm not leaving you out. Helper of men, women. You understand exactly what I'm saying. And I want to help as many people as I can. So if you can, go back to the video that I shared with you earlier today. I also reposted. I reposted a video that I accidentally removed. Didn't mean to, but I was able to find it in my video library, and so I reposted it. I need you to check it out. And why do I say I need you to check it out? Because Me and the owner are on a serious mission. To make sure we can help as many people as we can improve the quality of their life. Do some things that are unheard of in the direct mail and online industry. They have merged with this business. And I'm proud to be a part of it. I'm proud to be able to share it. And I'll be sharing it for quite some time. I have some awesome bonuses for you all. And from what I understand, no one in this business is offering what I'm offering. And I'm willing to put my money where my mouth is. So definitely ask me. Send me an email at askcassandragoode@gmail.com. Please go ahead in the subject area and say, I want to win. I want to win. If you like my content on my YouTube video, because I'm going to keep you updated. I'm going to keep making sure that you have systems and you have business opportunities that will work for you if you're willing to roll up your sleeves and do it as well. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure that anytime any of my videos come up and come live, that you're notified that I have some more value that I'm kicking out to you all. Okay? Again, email me at askcassandragoode@gmail.com. Definitely subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that I know, no matter what, wherever you are, whether you're mobile or whether you're sitting in your living room or wherever your home office may be, that you're going to get notified that I have a newer video for you that is going to pump value to you and give you an opportunity to experience your breakthrough now and beyond. Guys, thank you so much for listening out. I am on my way to recovery, and I'm looking for your success. Win-win. Again, subject area, I want to win. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.